So if you don't secure the data, right, if you're not responsible for the first party, responsibilities, you are essentially vulnerable and taking on a huge amount of liability as an enterprise.
Hello and welcome from the sidelines of the RSAC conference here in San Francisco. I'm Jared Banks, editor at TechEdge. Joining me today is Hasan Imam, the CEO of Obsidian. Hasan, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Jared. Thank you for having me.
Great. Let's get right into it. Give us an overview of Obsidian. Tell us what makes you different from your competitors.
Yeah, so at Obsidian, we focus on securing third-party SaaS applications. So think about Salesforce, ServiceNow, Office 365, Box, Dropbox, Okta, etc. And we're a global company with more than 200 customers worldwide, with presence in US, Canada, Europe, Middle East, Australia, New Zealand, as well as Southeast Asia. What makes us unique is our deep understanding, of what happens inside a SaaS application, which includes not only how things are configured, the privileges people have, what activities are occurring inside applications, if it's a human or non-human entity. We bring all of that together in a single place, which allows us to solve problems as it relates to SaaS security, unlike any other company in the world.
Great. What are some of the key trends that you're seeing here at RSA?
Yeah, well, AI is the talk of the town right now. But what I would say is that there is different facets, as it relates to usage of AI. But for us, one of the more interesting things is, if you think about agentic AI, you think about SaaS agents, a lot of the data that they're pulling from SaaS applications. So we see ourselves in this point in this journey where there's this mega trend of AI, and that has complicated securing SaaS applications significantly. So we see ourselves in this juncture right now, of AI and SaaS coming together.
Makes sense. Let's talk a little bit more about SaaS and security. What makes it so critical for businesses right now?
Yeah, so if you think about where data used to reside, let's say 20, 30 years ago, it was in data centers, right? Or someone's workstation in an office. Then the data got to someone's personal device that created companies like CrowdStrike, SentinelOne, great companies. And then data moved to infrastructure, public cloud infrastructure like AWS, GCP, and Azure, which created companies like Wiz, right? And unbelievable success in it over there also. But the fourth layer where the data is getting to is the SaaS applications. And I think that industry has in general thought about, the SaaS provider will secure my data, I just need to put my data over there. But the realization that the industry is having is a shared responsibility. How enterprise uses the SaaS applications and how they authenticate, how they configure, how they use AI agents on top of the SaaS applications are all first-party responsibilities of the enterprise. So if you don't secure the data, right, if you are not responsible for the first-party responsibilities, you are essentially vulnerable and taking on a huge amount of liability as an enterprise.
Makes a lot of sense. Is there any news on the horizon that you'd be willing to share from Obsidian?
Yeah, so a couple of things. One is that as a company, we are getting to a point where we are starting to scale and become even more relevant globally. So you'll probably see us do a significant fundraise in the next 3 to 4 months, which would set the stage for us to hopefully continue to build a resilient and a long-lasting company that one day can be an independent public company. And we are working on a design in terms of how in the agentic AI world the SaaS data can be secure. And this is something that we are doing with our customers, because everything we develop with our design partners, our existing customers. So hopefully in the next 3 months you will see a significant announcement in terms of how we protect data that's in SaaS but being accessed by AI agents.
All right, very exciting. We'll leave it there. This has been Hasan Imam, the CEO of Obsidian. I'm Jared Banks of TechEdge, signing off from San Francisco.